Hi, this is Lib Jones. Tom and I have a garden in Charlotte called Maplewalk. I think he made a video a couple of days ago with a quick tour of the gardens, but I wanted to make a short video for you showing some of my favorites that are blooming in the garden right now. And one of them is this azalea. The white blooms are edged in pink. Tom is my Costco shopper, so when he goes to Costco, I'm not surprised when he comes home with some things that are not on the list. And this was one of them, maybe 5 or 7 years ago, I'm not sure. But look at the braided trunk. I couldn't get too upset with this purchase. Next is this snowball viburnum that is in full bloom right now. It's right off of our sunroom, which is really nice. Let me see if I can get a close-up of some of these blooms. They're huge, just huge. Look at these blooms. Our deciduous azaleas are starting to bloom, and I love these. This one is called Camellia's Blush. They're fragrant, and I really do enjoy these. I'm excited that I have my first blooms on a Trillium. This is a nodding Trillium. And this is the first time they've ever flowered. And I have 2 blooms. So they seem to be pretty happy in this spot. So I'm hoping they will continue to grow well here. I thought we'd pay a visit to our bunnies. This is the time of day where they get their afternoon treats, which are Timothy hay pellets. So we'll go through the gate here. Tom calls this the Taj Mahal. And butter and peppermint live here. Hey babies. This is pellet time for you all. Okay, hey. There's butter up on top of the upper condo, as we call it, and there, the little black one is peppermint. We rescued them from the animal shelter here in Charlotte. Okay, babes, come on. Oh, goodness. Let's get our afternoon pellets. Come on, butter. Come on, butter. Come on, butter. Good, butter. Good. All right. So they will be chowing down and having a big time. They get their greens in the morning, and then they get their Timothy hay pellets in the afternoon. So they love these. Okay, y'all chow down, and I will see you later. Peppermint is a social eater. He likes to eat next to butter. See, I don't like eating by myself. I like a companion. Butter is a female and Peppermint is a male. They're both fixed. Peppermint is our newest addition. We got him, oh, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. And then we've had Butter a couple of years. And they have bonded, which is a good thing. So they are great friends. Okay, guys. I want to show you this. This is jumping all around. This has been so pretty. This is called Ranunculus, and it comes up, it dies back when the weather gets hot, and this is a cultivar called Brazen Hussy, and it is not as aggressive as the species because the species is pretty rampant, but this is supposed to be better behaved. But I've planted it in an area where it can run. It can run all under these ostrich ferns. Let me see if I can get a close-up of the little yellow flowers. I think it's really pretty. But you need to have it in a place where it can certainly run. Let's see. Let's go over here. This is, the common name of this is Navel Wart. And I think it is such a sweet little plant. I had a small cluster of this in our backyard, and a couple of years ago I decided they were really hidden in our backyard, so I thought I want to move them out so people can enjoy them, and I wanted to get more of them. Well, it was difficult to get more of them. I finally found some in Oregon, so I ordered some, and they're starting to, the clumps are starting to get a little bigger, which is a good thing, because I really do think these are sweet little blooms. You'll notice our epimedium here. This is Freundleiten, and our epimedium has already bloomed, has the little yellow blooms. It's already bloomed, and I'm one of these people that cuts back all the old foliage. Some people don't do that. I happen to like a cleaner, neater appearance, so I cut back all of the old foliage on our epimedium, because when it does bloom, I want the blooms to show off. They're small, and I want them to show off. So I cut back all of the epimedium old foliage from last year. And going up the walkway here, we've got our Hellebores, and they're just about finished. Here again, I cut back the old foliage on these Hellebores, which is a big job, before they flower, because I want to show off the blooms as best as I can. So there's a lot of cutting back to do here. I cut back ferns, I cut back epimedium, Lenten roses, and I will be coming in soon and cutting back the flower stalks on these Lenten roses because they're going to seed now. There was a lot more color in the blooms, but now that they're on the downside, the color has faded. They're going to seed. So I'll be cutting off these flower stalks. Add that to my to-do list. This is a climbing hydrangea. We have one on the side of the house, but this one is called Moonlight. I don't know if you can tell, but the foliage is silvery, and that's really its claim to fame. It does flower, but it's that silver foliage that is really the standout on this plant, is the silver foliage. It's hard to capture it with my phone, but it's starting to really get silver now. We're in the upper garden, and this is a ginkgo that is leafing out. And this is a dwarf. It's called Snow Cloud. I think she's very pretty. And she's in a container. Trying to walk. Ooh, the sun is really bright here. Let me try to. The peonies, my peonies are just budded up. Unbelievable. And I even have a couple of blooms. This is a tree peony. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? And here is another peony that is blooming. So I've got a number of peonies, and they're just beginning to do their thing. Here is some more epimedium that I have cut back. And you can see I do have, these don't get as much sun as the epimedium that we saw earlier. So these are late blooming, but I have gone in and I have cut all of the old foliage down so that the blooms are more visible because they are small. And I love the new foliage that has this red cast to it. Isn't that pretty? And I've got more epimedium. I do question all of the epimedium I've planted when it comes to cutting, having to cut back all of this epimedium and all my hellebores. I'm like, what was I thinking? but it makes a difference, I think, to cut back the old foliage. Well, I will stop this video now here at this heuchera called Southern Charm. I have to keep it sprayed or treated because the rabbits love it and they will just mow it down. So I have to stay on top of keeping it sprayed, or I have some granular that I also use because the rabbits do enjoy this. I will add to this as other things in the garden start to bloom, like my peonies when they really take off. So enjoy.